we still got some work to do with him before he's a finished guy, but he's going to be a great pro one day. I mean, he really is, and he'll be a fun guy to watch for a long time. I mean, he's just a very gifted athlete. He's explosive. He's got great ball skills, but he's become a complete receiver now. That he really understands just the intricacies of playing the position. Just how to vary things up. His stems, his releases, his influence in his routes, his eyes, his break points, just technique. So just proud of him, and we just know that he's going to come up big somewhere along the way. He plays relentless. Made a huge block last week on a reverse. Obviously made a couple of big catches, touchdown run, 60 yards or whatever. And he's just a kid that loves it. He's passionate about it, and I'm proud of him.
Coach, once again, Mike Pasquale, the Bucs affiliate of Miami. Malik has two less weapons in offense for this game. Herndon and Richards are out. Is that an advantage for your defense, or do the Canes have other weapons that can exploit your defense?
Yeah. Oh no, they got plenty of weapons. It's kind of like us in that we got Trey Lamar's out, Mark Fields is out, but we've had other people step up, and we've had different things like that all year long. And I think that's the key to being good is you got to have other players. And when you look at their roster, and you see 18, he's 6'4", 220 something pounds. You see 81, 80, 3 and 4 can fly. I think they just other guys get more opportunities. 8 leads them. He's the guy and has been all year. He's been their best playmaker. Richards was and 23. Those are two great players, no doubt about it. But they'll have guys ready to go, and it's unfortunate. I hate it for those two young men, really, to be honest with you, because they worked really hard and they were a big part of their success. But it's just kind of part of it. Both these teams have so much to be proud of, and no matter what happens tomorrow night, whether we win or whether we lose, I'm incredibly proud of our team and our season and what they've accomplished, and I'm sure Mark feels the same way. So, but they got some guys. There's no doubt about it. So, they're going to do what they do. They're not going to all of a sudden change and run some different offense just because one guy's out. They're going to put the next guy in there, and he was recruited to the University of Miami for a reason, I can assure you.
Second row. To our right.
Coach, Zach Altitude, Sporting News. What do you? Sorry. Coach, what do you think about the job Mark Richt has done at Miami? This is a team that 2 years ago you beat 58-0. He comes in and has them on the cusp of an ACC championship. Can you just talk about what he's been able to do there in Miami?
It's incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed watching it because I'm a Mark Richt fan. I always have been. I've always thought a lot of Coach Richt. He's the real deal. He's a good man. He's a great football coach. He's a great husband. He's a great father. I think he's about the right things and always has been. And I just, as a younger coach, kind of coming up and watching his, ascension, if you will, I've just always paid attention to Coach Richt. Unbelievable job he did at Georgia. So I'm not surprised at all. I think it was a great hire by Miami, a great fit. I think he was able to come in and unite just the former players, the fan base, just bring a different mindset and structure and culture, if you will. And and he's having fun. That's the other thing. I've had a chance. I've known Mark and been around him in different situations, but I've never been in meetings with him. And so to have an opportunity to sit in coaches' meetings, and he's a very good guy. He's very smart, but he's having fun. I think he's just really enjoying the moment down there in the journey. John, his son, is there on the staff, and he's a great young coach. So it's an amazing job that he's done. He's created a belief and great energy in the program and chemistry, and giving them, like I said, some just good direction moving forward. I think it's great for our league.
Again, to our right here.
Hey, Dabo. I talked to Dorian this week on the phone. He's from my area, the Beltway, Baltimore. Talk
Yeah,
about
good counsel.
yeah. Talk about how he became come to Clemson, and talk about his development as a good linebacker.
Well, Dorian was a running back at Good Counsel up there in Maryland, and he played linebacker too. And we felt like he could be a great linebacker, but boy, when he got there. He wasn't real interested in football. To be honest with you, he was more interested in, what was going on campus. He was a guy that I don't think ever thought about football outside of the little time we would have him, and it was just a lot to learn for him. And he had a lot of football to learn, and it just took him a little while. He always has had the skill and the physicality, the explosiveness. But he had to develop physically. He had to get stronger, but more importantly, he had to develop mentally. He had to learn the game, and he had to become a dependable, relentless, committed player. Otherwise he wasn't going to get on the field for Brent. And so that's kind of his journey. And he redshirt freshman year. He was our special teams player of the year. He's always been a great special teams guy. But he started to kind of. After that sophomore year, he kind of made a little bit. I think there was a switch that went off. Like, you know what? They're not going to play me if I'm a 50-50 guy. If I play 10 plays and I get 5 busts and 5 pluses, they're not going to play me because that's kind of where he was. He'd make 5 great plays and then he'd make 5 horrible plays, and you're just scratching your head. And he just really dove in and got committed, and the rest is history. And I've seen a bunch of guys like that. I'm a very patient guy when it comes to player development, especially when I know a guy has the ability. Sometimes it just takes a little longer, but he finally bought in, and he's a Butkus finalist. What a 2-year run he's had, and going to be a great pro. He's well prepared, and he's become one of the best leaders that we have. He told me 5 years ago that Dorian was going to be the guy, the Ben Boulware guy standing up front of the team. I would have never believed that. Man, you got to give him all the credit, and Brent's just done an amazing job with Dorian.
Back right, red shirt.